Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another, reading with Daniel. I don't know what we want to call it, whatever. Just going through kind of every day, or as much as I can, and never read this really before, so just kind of going along on my journey. Right now, we're in Exodus of the Bible, and I'm trying to find us some hope throughout all the craziness that's going on in the world. Seems like things are it seems like some things are changing, hopefully for the better, but I guess we'll see. But it's kind of where we're at right now. So I'm reading through the Bible. I'm start at the top. I usually do King James version. I don't know if I'll ever switch up. I keep saying that I will, but I probably never will. Anyway, so King James version and Exodus. What I do is just read through, and then things that I see that interest me, I'll just stop and talk about it. But thank you for being here with me. So last time I was doing this, just go back a little bit. Oh yeah, 10 Commandments. So we were working on the 10 Commandments. So we were looking at the 10 Commandments, and then, this is what we're doing. This is what they were on the mountain, didn't want to touch the mountain or they would die, but they were scared of God's thunderous voice and the cloud. So that's kind of where we are now. He hath smiteth a man so that he die, shall be surely put to death. And if a man lie not in wait, but God deliver him unto his hand, then I will appoint thee a place whither he shall flee. But if a man come presumptuously upon his neighbor to slay him with guile, that shall take him for mine altar, that he may die. And that he smiteth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. And he that curseth his father or his mother shall surely be put to death. And if men strive together, and one smite another with a stone or with his fist, and he die not, but keepeth his bed, there we go. Yeah, we go. If he rise again and walk abroad upon his staff, then shall he smote him be quit. Only he shall pay for the loss of his time, and shall cause him to be thoroughly healed. So here's some stuff that's definitely, it's like, these are deadly. If you steal a man and sell the man, dead. Cursed father or mother, dead. And if men strive together, and one smite another with a stone or his fist, and he die not, but keepeth his bed, that's, now he's healed. Okay, so I mean, there's good and some stuff you really got to watch out for. And if a man smite his servant or his maid with a rod, and he die under his hand, he shall be surely punished. Notwithstanding, if he continue a day or two, he shall not be punished, for he is in his money. For he is his money. Oh, I see. If he is what he's saying, if he whips him and he doesn't die, then it's fine. It's weird, messed up. Servitude. It makes no sense. Why do people have to put each other in servitude? Can't just be free? Isn't that the whole point? If men strive and hurt a woman with child, so that her fruit depart from her, and yet no mischief follow, he shall be surely punished, according as the woman's husband will lay upon him, and he shall pay as the judges determine. And if any mischief follow, then thou shalt give life for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot, burning for burning, wound for wound, stripe for stripe. And if a man smite the eye of his servant, or the eye of his maid, that it perish, he shall let him go free for his eye's sake. So like he blinded him. If he blind him, he goes free. That's what I'm seeing. If an ox gore a man or a woman, that they die, then the ox shall be surely stoned, and his flesh shall not be eaten, but the owner of the ox shall be quit. Oh, well, can't eat it. That's just waste. It's like just bad. It's bad ox. And if the ox were wont to push with his horn in time past, then it hath been testified to his owner, and he hath not kept him in, but that he hath killed a man or a woman, the ox shall be stoned, and his owner also shall be put to death. Good Lord. Just both of y'all gotta go. That's harsh. If there be laid on him a sum of money, then he shall give for the ransom of his life whatsoever is laid upon him. Whether he gave gored a son or have gored a daughter, according to this judgment shall it be done unto him. So he's like, well, you'll die. Unless you have money, you can just pay for it, and that's fine. The ox shall push a manservant or a maidservant. If the ox shall push a manservant or a maidservant, he shall give unto their master 30 shekels of silver, and the ox shall be stoned. And if a man shall open a pit, or if a man shall dig a pit and not cover it, and the ox or ass fell therein, the owner of the pit shall make it good, and give the money unto the owner of them, and the dead beast shall be his. And if one man's ox hurt another's, then that he die, then they shall sell the live ox, and divide the money of it, and the dead ox they will also divide. For it be known that the ox hath used to push in time past, and his owner hath not kept him in. He shall surely pay ox for ox, and the dead shall be his own. So they were, I guess the oxes were a big ticket item back then. They could do a lot. But it's like laws were down. But I guess these are laws, right? These are laws that God expects people to follow. But digging a hole, it's like as long as you got money, you can kind of make things, you can smooth things over with some money, just like pay for it. But there's some things that you can't. If a man shall steal an ox or a sheep and kill it or sell it, he shall restore 5 oxen for an ox and 4 sheep for a sheep. If a thief be found breaking up and be smitten that he die, there shall no blood be shed for him. If the sun be risen up upon him, there shall be blood shed for him, for he should make full restitution. If he have nothing, then he shall be sold for his theft. Oh, well, that's... Maybe you shouldn't steal. Just don't be a bad person. If the theft be certainly found in his hand alive, whether it be ox or ass or sheep, he shall restore double. If you're caught, then you pay double. A man shall cause a field of vineyard to be eaten, and shall be put in his best, and shall feed in another man's field. Of the best of his own field, and of the best of his own vineyard, shall he make restitution. Fire break out, and catch in thorns, so that the stacks of corn, or the standing corn, or the field be consumed therewith. He that kindled the fire shall surely make restitution. If a man shall deliver unto his neighbor money or stuff to keep, and it be stolen out of the man's house, if the thief be found, let him pay double. If the thief be not found, the master of the house shall be brought unto judges, to see whether he have put his hand unto the neighbor's goods. For all manner of trespass, whether it be for ox, for ass, for sheep, for raiment, or for any manner of lost thing, which another challengeth to be his, the cause of both parties shall come before the judges, and whom the judges shall condemn, he shall pay double unto his neighbor. If a man deliver unto his neighbors an ass, or an ox, or a sheep, or a beast to keep, and it die, or be hurt, or driven away, no man seeing it, then shall an oath of the Lord be between them both. And he hath not put his hand unto thy neighbor's goods, and the owner of it shall accept thereof, and he shall not make it good. So it was an accident at that point, just view as an accident. And if it be stolen from him, he will make restitution unto the owner thereof. If it be torn into pieces, then let him bring it for witness, that he shall not make good for which was torn. And if a man borrow aught of his neighbor, and it hurt or die, the owner thereof being not with it, he shall surely make it good. But if the owner thereof be with it, he shall not make it good, if it be a hired thing. It came for his hire. Okay. So if it's like he's hired and it gets hurt on the job, it's not nobody's fault, right? And if a man entice a maid that not his betrothed, and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. If her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Whosoever lieth with beasts shall surely be put to death. He that sacrificeth to any god, save unto the Lord only, he shall be utterly destroyed. Thou shalt neither vex a stranger, nor oppress him, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child. If thou afflict them with any wise, and they cry at all unto me, I will surely hear their cry. And my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless. That's something pretty strong punishments. It's like, do it, I'm just going to kill you. He's like, I don't even need to prove it. You already see what happens. If thou lend money to any of my people that is poor by thee, that shall not be to him as an usurer. Usurer? I don't know. I got to look that up. Okay, the word is usurer. Neither shalt thou lay upon him usury. If thou at all take thy neighbor's raiment to pledge, that shalt deliver it unto him by the sun goeth down. For that is his covering only. It is his raiment for his skin, wherein shall he sleep? And it shall come to pass, where he crieth unto me, and I will hear, for I am gracious. Thou shalt not revile the gods, not curse the ruler of thy people. Thou shalt not delay to offer the first of thy ripe fruit of thy liquors. The firstborn of thy sons shalt thou give unto me. Likewise shalt thou do with thine oxen and with thy sheep. 7 days it shall be with this dam. On the 8th day thou shalt give it to me, and ye shall be holy men unto me. Neither say ye, eat any flesh that is torn of beasts in the field, yet ye shall cast it to the dogs. So I guess stuff that's already been dead. So you don't eat dead food, I guess. Or like food that you find in the street, like roadkill, I guess. That shalt not raise a false report. Put not thine hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil. Neither shalt thou speak in a causes to decline after May to wrest judgment. Neither shalt thou countenance a poor man in his cause. If thou meet thine enemy's ox or his ass going astray, then thou shalt surely bring it back to him again. And that's good. Nobody needs to suffer. If thou see the ass of him that hateth thee lying under his burden, thou would forbear to help him. Thou shalt surely help with him. Thou shalt not wrest the judgment of thy poor in this cause. Keep thee far from a false matter, and in the innocent have a righteous slay thou art. For I will not justify the wicked. And thou shalt take no gift, for the gift blindeth the wise, and perverteth the words of the righteous. Also thou shalt not oppress a stranger, for ye know the heart of a stranger, seeing ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. In 6 years thou hast sown thy land, and shalt gather the fruits thereof. By the 7th year thou shalt let it rest and lie still, that the poor of thy people may eat, and what they leave the beasts of the field shall eat. In like manner thou shalt deal with the vineyard and with thy olive yard. 6 days thou shalt do thy work, and on the 7th day thou shalt rest, that thine ox and thy ass may rest, and the son of thy handmaid and the stranger may be refreshed. And in all living things that I have said unto you be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. So, it's me and only me. Follow these rules. These are pretty strict rules, but I mean, look what you get if you follow them. It seems like it's not, if all things were easy, then everybody would do it, kind of thing. 3 times that shall keep a feast unto me in the year. That shall keep the feast of unleavened bread. Thou shalt eat unleavened bread 7 days, as I command thee. in the time appointed of the month Abib. For in it thou camest out of Egypt, and none shall appear before me empty. And the feast of harvest, and the fruits of thy labor, first fruits of thy labors, which thou hast sown in the field, and the feast of ingathering, which is in the end of the year, when thou hast gathered in thy labors out of the field. That's a lot of rules, man, but it's great. Is there a lot of rules? Is there more rules? But they seem pretty, seem pretty common. Like, these are common sense. Like, these seem like just things to live a good life. Even if you don't like somebody, even if you hate them and they're your enemy, you still have to help them. That's what we do. That's what we do as people. Or we should do as people anyway. 3 times in the year, all thy males shall appear before the Lord God. Thou shalt not offer the blood of my sacrifice with leavened bread, neither shall the fat of my sacrifice remain until the morning. The first of the first fruits of thy land shall bring into the house of the Lord thy God. Thou shalt not see the kid in his mother's milk. Behold, I send an angel before thee to keep thee in the way, and to bring thee into a place where I have prepared. Beware of him, and obey his voice. Provoke him not, for he will not pardon your transgressions, for my name is in him. But if thou shalt indeed obey his voice, and do all that I speak, then I will be an enemy unto thine enemies, and an adversary unto thine adversaries. For mine angel shall go before thee, and bring thee unto the Amorites, and the Hittites, and the Perizzites, and the Canaanites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites, and I will cut them off. Thou shalt not bow down to their gods, nor serve them, nor do after their work, but thou shalt utterly overthrow them, and quite break down their images. And ye shall serve the Lord your God, and he shall bless thy bread and thy water, and I will take sickness away from the midst of thee. There shall nothing cast their young, nor be barren in thy land. The number of thy days I will fulfill. I will send my fear before thee, and I will destroy all the people to whom thou shalt come, and I will make all thine enemies turn their backs unto thee. And I will send hornets before thee, which shall drive out the Hivites, the Canaanites, and the Hittites before thee. I will not drive them out before thee in 1 year, lest the land become desolate, and the beasts of the field multiply against thee. By little and little I will drive them out from before thee, until thou be increased, and inherit the land. And I will set thine bounds from the Red Sea even unto the sea of the Philistines, and for the desert unto the river. For I will deliver the inhabitants of the land into your hand, and thou shalt drive them out before thee. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor with their gods. They shall not dwell in thy lands, lest they make thee sin against me. For if thou serve their gods, I will surely be a snare unto thee. Wow. But he's saying, if you do all these things, then these are the benefits that you get from me. He's like, everything's going to be fine. It even says, I will take sickness away. Take sickness away. It's like, that's great. So far, he's proven his word. It's not like he's lying to him. And he said unto Moses, Come up unto the Lord, thou Aaron, Nadab. Oh, I'm going to butcher that name. Abihu. I would have totally have ruined that. And 70 of the elders of Israel, and the worship ye afar off. And Moses alone shall come near the Lord, but they shall not come nigh, neither shall the people go up with him. And Moses came and told the people all the words of the Lord, and all the judgments. And all the people answered with one voice, and said, All the words which the Lord hath said we will do. And Moses wrote all the words of the Lord, and rose up early in the morning, and builded an altar under the hill, and 12 pillars, according to the 12 tribes of Israel. And he sent young men of the children of Israel, which offered burnt offerings, and sacrificed peace offerings of oxen unto the Lord. So they were really into sacrificing oxen and sheep and stuff. It's like, did they have to sacrifice? I guess they did. I guess it was part of it. back then, I guess they didn't know any better. But I guess sacrifices have been around in religion throughout all of history, I suppose. We're going to stop there for today. That was, I couldn't even imagine the amount of like shakiness that Moses was feeling as he was getting these commandments and these rules that these people had to follow. I imagine he wanted to do right, but he was like, okay, let me concentrate on this because this is a big deal. Out of all the people, it's just me. I got to talk. I'm talking to him. It's like I can imagine how shaken up he was, how much energy is like running through his body. Or maybe he was calm. Maybe he's like, okay. Maybe he's like God made him calm so he didn't freak out. Because I imagine that would be pretty. I couldn't even put into words what that felt like. Anyway, thanks for coming to see me, guys. I appreciate it. Next time, we'll dive more into it. And this is turning out to be quite the story. But I can't wait to see what happens next time. Till then, have a good day.